Well, hello everybody, and welcome into HelenKenner.com. It's Wednesday, and happy Valentine's Day this month. But I want to show you some cards that we're going to be making today, and I am loving this stamp set. As soon as I saw it, I had to get it. I just had to get it. My sons are so much outdoorsy, especially my oldest Chad. He loves duck hunting, and so it's an absolutely beautiful set. You can only get it online. It's one of the online exclusives. So I just loved it. So you won't see it in any of the catalogs, is what I'm trying to say. It's a distinctive stamp set. So you'll see how just one color will add in all the shading. So it's just a fun set. So it's distinctive. It's an online exclusive. What else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 stamps. It's rubber. We're going to use that. And these are the two projects I wanted to show you. This one is one that's just very, very basic. Just stamping ink and a little bit of ribbon, but it's going to be tone on tone here. So it's pecan pie ink and pecan pie cardstock. Hey Diana, hey Naomi, y'all, thank y'all so much for coming. I love this stamp set. So anyway, so then it comes with these little background ducks in the background that I really like. And I'm using the pecan bordered ribbon. That's really, really pretty. Because if you have a male, I have three males and a brother. So I need lots of male cards. And so I'm going to be sending these to my sons. But anyway, I didn't want to put any gems or any kind of bling on there, but I thought, you know what, this isn't bling, but it's perfect for a guy, I thought. So anyway, so I wanted to show you that. And then this one is using the Meandering Meadows designer series paper. And I thought, oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. I'll just have to try it. And then when I did, I loved it. Now, you guys, we have another set of designer series paper. I forgot the name of it. That's supposed to be beautiful. I've seen it. I just haven't gotten any of it yet. But what I did was I went through and found the ones of the Meandering Meadows that had water in it. See how it has water? And I thought, well, ducks will be flying around water. Now, they may not fly around this kind of water, but who cares? They're flying around water. Now, this one I really liked because it was real open, and I could stamp the sentiment and the others. So this is stamped on there. And then this one is fussy cut. So I had to go ask my husband what kind of duck this was. So he knew what kind of duck it was. And then I went and looked it up, and it said so he said it's a mallard. So I looked to see what colors they were, and most of them are brown, or a brownish, but on their shoulders is like a real shiny, beautiful blue just there. And then, of course, their head is green, a beautiful green with yellow beaks. So I had to go look it up. But I'm using blueberry bushel here and shaded spruce, and then crushed curry for their beaks. But anyway, I'll show you all that. But I did want to show you, you try to pick out the section of the designer series paper that is, got the water in it. So like, I thought I could put this over here or up further like that, like he's coming from the, from this way. If you wanted to use that one. So that's what I'm saying. Just pick out the parts that you think that the ducks would be coming from. Not necessarily flowery, but, you know, like that maybe. So anyway, the meandering meadow has lots and lots. These were just the ones I had left over. I've used that so much. And then what I did was it's a 4 by 5 1/4. And so the piece that was left over from one of my other projects was this. And I thought, that would be so pretty to have a duck up there. So I put that up there. Isn't that pretty? He just turned out so good. So I'm going to show y'all how to do that with this. Of course, it'll be a different one. And then this one's just plain. I didn't color him in. So we're going to start with that one first. But then I had to decide, well, what color was I going to use? This one was crumb cake. And this one, I didn't realize at first that they were distinctive. So I thought, oh, good gracious, this I didn't ink up that one very good. And then every single one was like that. And I thought, this has got to be distinctive. Now, I looked on the container, and it doesn't say distinctive, but I looked it up online, and it is distinctive. So I like it a lot better. Once you get it like inked, it got better and better each time I stamped it. Now, these two are in crumb cake. This one is pecan pie, which is what I ended up going with. And then this one is early espresso. That almost seemed too dark, doesn't it? So I don't know anything about ducks, but so I did use the shaded spruce, and the stamp has the eyeball, but I just made it, stand out a little bit more with a black marker. So, and see, the mallards all have that ring around their neck. I left it plain, but let's see. See how that one is just plain. Now, this one, because it didn't stick out very good, I went ahead and put a little bit of yellow in there just to kind of make it look that way. But anyway. So anyway, that's the colors that I use and to give me an idea of what to do. Thanks for showing this stamp set. I have it, but didn't know what I was going to make with it. Oh, Diana, you're going to love it. Look, I've washed and washed and washed. I have had that green ink on me, and I've tried to clean it off, and some of the blue, but anyway, it's really, really pretty. So let's get started. Okay. This one is just just real. I want to say plain, but simple. So it's what I started off with. I thought, well, let me just start off with a simple one. And okay. I'm going to use the two big ducks. Now, the sentiment that I decided to go with is I'm glad you're in my life. And I love the font on that, y'all. It's so pretty. So I'm going to use that. And only two colors. We're going to need the pecan pie, of course. I already told you that. Let's go ahead and get this guy done. No, I better get this done first. Okay. So you don't have to mash it. Just start putting them in there. I think I only put 3 big ones in there. And then you go with the fill in the rest with, and you make sure your ducks are all going in the right direction. That's the other thing I wanted to let you know. Now you could make these 2nd generation, but I liked them sticking out a little bit more because it. Let me do one that's kind of 2nd generation, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm going to stamp it there because we're going to cover that up. Do you see? You barely, well, you can't even see it. See, you can barely see it, and I wanted it to be distinct enough that you can see. Okay. All right, now let's go ahead and stamp this with, where is he? This one. And he's full strength too. This is one of those, I knew I was going to forget it. I think it's the dies that have the circles, and all of that. Now, do you see how he dries? Not real dark. So I just did it 1st generation and went ahead and used the green. Now the green I'm using is shaded spruce, so it's pretty dark, and just stamped over it. There you go. See it? Glad you're in my life. That is so pretty. All right, and that's all the stamping there is. All right, let me clean up before I get it all over me again. But watch this. Look how dark that is. I cleaned these today, so I'd have them ready for tonight. And yeah, it's probably why I've got green all over me. Yeah, these are dark colors. So, Diana, hey Char, anybody in your family, why'd you get this stamp set? Does somebody just like ducks, or do they go hunting, or what? Ooh. All right. Let's look at my options for ribbon. Okay. Now this one is the stitched. It has that stitch down the middle. That one's a good one. And again, I with my first one, I went with this one because it was adding bling without, a man knowing it was bling. My sons won't realize that it's a bling. But anyway, I think I'm going to go with the bling anyway. All right. So what I did, got this to make mini cards for family and friends. So you just liked it in general is what you're saying. There wasn't a reason for it other than you liked it. Yeah, I got it mainly because it looked just like my son and something he would like. All right. So what I did was I went up and then back down. Okay, I'm going to put this on with dimensionals. I brought in some black ones. When I sneezed, I probably blew them somewhere. I don't know where they went. All right. Wait a minute. I found some. Okay. My husband was going to the races this weekend. The NASCAR races start this weekend in Florida, and he was so excited about going. But now, look, isn't that so pretty? Look, that distinctive um, duck just looks so good. All right, we could use this. I'm going to just use it because I got it right here. But y'all know what my favorite is. You know what? Maybe did I put it up? No, I put it flat. Okay. All right, I put it flat, so that's what I'm going to do this time because I liked it. And that's it. Very simple, wasn't it? But look, just so pretty, so pretty. Anyway. All right, and so you can see his eye pretty good there, so I'm going to leave it as is. But yay, hope y'all like that one. All right, that one's done. All right, so now on to the next one. This one's pretty simple too. And it's simple because the meandering DSP makes it, simple to do. So before I put it on, I'm going to go ahead and stamp it with, I stamp this and fussy cut it out so that you guys didn't have to go ahead and watch me do that. But let me go ahead and do this real quick. So this one is this one. You have to pay attention to which bird you're stamping, because I sat right there and did the wrong thing. It's okay. What I wanted to do, there's my black thing. What I wanted to do was show you how I colored in his face. So what I did, I'll show you this way. So pretend I just inked it up. You take a Q-tip and clean it off after you've inked it. So you're going to ink it. Maybe I'll show you with this one. Okay, so you ink it up. Turn it over. And you're going to wipe his face off. Do you see that? Go in one direction. Like that, when you've gotten it off. Then you're going to take your markers. All right, shaded spruce is for his head. Go just to his beak and down to his neck, that line. You'll see it. See, and I'm using markers. This is shaded spruce. And then the crushed curry for his bill. Just go up to that little line. You'll see it. Then this part you see it right there is where the blue's supposed to be. So you take the color off, add the blue. You're going to huff on it. in there. Isn't that pretty? It shades it in for you. So don't think that when you, when I first looked at it, when I first got it, I thought, well, gosh, I didn't ink it very good. But then I realized it's distinctive and I really like it now. But see how easy that is? Okay, so once you ink it up, and I did it with the pecan pie, you're going to take a Q-tip and just wipe his face off. Go in one direction. You don't want to go like that. Go in one direction. Get it off. Get this off, and then use your markers. Now, in this case, because see, you can't see his eye very good once you've taken it off. So I went in and added an eye. Doesn't that really just add to it? Yeah, when you add an eyeball. Anyway, you're going to have so much fun with this. Okay, so that's how I did it, how I did him. And then now I'm just going to add some more dimensionals. I'm using blacks since it's a darker base. Okay, so he's going to be coming up behind him and stand out. You see how he stands out? Yeah. Now, I could add in some of the small ones over here. Do you think I need, or maybe up there? Let me see. What did I do with that? Here it is. Doggone it. I meant to put this sentiment in first. Let me see if I can get their wings up. If I can get their wing up, I'll stamp and then put him on. Okay. Whew. All right. I'm going to put this right. No, I'm not using brown. Now I'm all wound up. All right. I want to use green. Okay. Whew. Caught myself before I did it because then I'd pout about it. And I made a mistake. Okay. All right. Green. Okay. I'm glad you're in my life. See, isn't that pretty? Okay, so now, whew, now we can put him back. And we're going to put him like that, where the wing comes up over there. There. Whew. I need one more. Let me see if I can find one of those small ones. Yep. There. He's down. Huh. Use my liquid glue there. That is so pretty. I love it. You've been debating. Oh, Char, this one's so good. Okay. Ha. Well, that's it. I hope you guys like this stamp set. I do. And especially if you have men in your life, which I have plenty. A lot of my friends have plenty. But anyway, and this was fun and easy, wasn't it? And the Meandering Meadows makes it even easier. So, if y'all will come back tomorrow, I'll put all the measurements on my blog so you'll have it. And again, the colors that I used was the Pecan Pie, Shaded Spruce, Crushed Curry, and then the Blueberry Bushel. And then I love the sentiments. All right. I hope y'all liked that. I did. I've got green all over me. That'll take a couple of days to get off, but I've enjoyed playing around with it. But again, I hope you guys have a wonderful Valentine's, and I guess I'll see you guys next Wednesday. All right. Have a good week. Take care now. Bye bye.